A set of four divertimenti by Fernando Sor, performed by guitarist Joran Krikopovich. It's now 13 minutes after 9. Good morning. You are listening to a live edition of The Intimate Guitar here on day 3 of our Spring Pledge Drive. My voice is not the one you are used to listening to. I'm Sean Yu, joined by our host of The Intimate Guitar, the longest continuously running program on the station, Jim McCutcheon. Hi, Jim.
Hi, Sean. What a great treat it is to be here and to be part of Discover Classical here in Dayton.
Let me thank a couple of people before we go any further, because Jim has brought along with him some very special guests who will be performing live for you while you go to the phone and support the station. 937-222-9377. Dr. Patrick and Mrs. Joyce Heminger, thank you so much. We always appreciate hearing from you. They say they love classical music. They listen every day, and they say we're very lucky to have this station. Sally Struthers from Beaver Creek, thank you so much for your contribution. Just became a member of the station. And I guess her son is performing with us today. So please give a pledge of support. Remember, Larry and Rebecca Corson will match your contribution this hour up to $500 when you pledge at 937-222-9377. That's 222-9377 or discoverclassical.org. Jim, introduce us to these three very talented musicians.
Thanks, Sean. This is a group called the Da Capo High School Guitar Ensemble. We call them Da Capo at McCutcheon Music because that means from the beginning. And so most of the students in my ensembles have started classical guitar just from the beginning. 2 of these students, I think, have played about a year, and one has played longer. But we've been together as an ensemble since last September, or actually it took us a little while to get started. It was a little bit later. So we're going to hear 2 pieces from these musicians who are all in high school: Cole Smith, Anthony Struthers-Young, and Leah Griffith. And we're going to hear first a berceuse, or lullaby, by Isaac Albéniz, originally for the piano, here arranged for the 3 guitars, and then we'll follow that with a Bach sarabande. Music of J.S. Bach. We heard a Sarabande, and before that, a Berceuse, or a lullaby, by Isaac Albéniz. We heard the Da Capo High School Guitar Ensemble from McCutcheon Music. Cole Smith, Anthony Struthers-Young, and Leah Griffith. Thank you so much for playing that and coming down this morning to play. That was very lovely.
And Jim, these are all students of yours, and they are here in the studio on this special live edition of The Intimate Guitar as we're in day 3 of our Spring Pledge Drive. The Intimate Guitar, the longest continuously running program on the station. It has been on the air for some 24 of the 28-year history of the station, something like that.
1986.
So it is. I know it's something that you appreciate having on Sunday mornings, and again Sunday evenings. In case you are not able to tune in Sunday morning, we air it twice a day. And tonight's 6 o'clock program, by the way, will be Jim's regular program. But on this Sunday morning, very pleased to have these very fine young performers with us. Leah, you're the closest to the microphone, so I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
You've been playing the guitar for a while. Pull the microphone just a little bit closer to you. But
Sure.
you've been playing guitar for some time now, but you've been playing classical guitar for about 3 years, you were saying?
Yeah, 3 years.
What's the best lesson this man's ever taught you about the guitar?
Well, several. I think the most important thing he's taught me is that learning the fundamentals and theory and technical aspects of music is really helpful in any sort of style that you're going to pursue. I tend to lean more towards singer-songwriter and folky and pop music, but learning the theory and the technical way to play the guitar has really helped me grow as a musician.
And whether classical is a part of your future or not, it does provide a great basis for other things.
It does. It opens a lot of creative doors. Once you have as much knowledge as you can have about music and guitar, then you have a lot of freedom to do a lot of things with it. So
Leah Griffith from Miami Valley School and Cole Smith from Centerville, Anthony Struthers-Young from Beaver Creek, the Da Capo High School Guitar Ensemble. You must have quite a blast working with these talented young musicians. A reminder that we're asking you to pledge your support at 937-222-9377 and at discoverclassical.org. Guitar is so often an instrument that someone plays alone, but to play with other guitarists in a setting like this, it teaches them musicianship while playing with the instrument that is so intimate to them.
For sure. It was really fun watching you guys play because they're sitting in kind of an arc here around the control desk, and they can see each other, and they were looking at each other for cues, lots of cues in that Albéniz piece. You guys played very expressively, and you were doing the essence of chamber music, which is communicating not just with the notes, but with your body language, and it's really fun watching you guys.
And Jim shares his love with the instrument with so many in this community, and he shares his love of the instrument every Sunday here on the station. So please do your part right now. We're going to get back to more music while you go to the phone, 937-222-9377. That's 222-9377, or discoverclassical.org. Larry and Rebecca Corson will even match every penny of your contribution right now. Again, one more time, 222-9377 or discoverclassical.org. Leah, Cole, Anthony, thank you both. Thank all three of you so much for joining us this morning. We'll be back with some more very special guests of Jim McCutcheon's in just a moment on this live edition of The Intimate Guitar.